I don't know what you think of when you hear the word hero. Maybe you picture a warrior marching into battle, or a fireman kicking down the door in a burning building. And for sure, these are popular images of heroes that we see in movies and on TV. Today, our hero is Joshua, a heroic leader of the Israelites. When I look through the Bible, I see people that obediently and courageously follow God no matter what it takes. They sacrifice for their neighbor and lift up those who are weak. That's somebody we can all become. First, we can be everyday heroes. Think about someone who is a hero to you. They probably don't have superpowers like a comic book hero. They're probably an everyday normal person just like us. My hero is my mum. She overcame massive challenges in her life so that she could help others. When she had every reason to give up, she had courage and was obedient to God. She trusted God and kept serving Him by helping young people who were struggling in life to know that they were loved. Sometimes life was hard. Sometimes she didn't know what to do next. But with God on her side, she was able to become a hero, not just to me, but to many other people. It's sometimes the person you least expect that can end up being a hero. God can use the most unlikely people to do incredible things. 1 Chronicles 22 verse 13 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged." Heroes have courage in the face of challenges. Just imagine what God could do through your life when you live with courage. Secondly, with God on your side. In the world of superheroes, there is one who struggles with the same everyday life issues as everyone else. He had to get through school. He had to deal with his life. He had to hold down a job. Unlike other superheroes who are incredibly rich or come from other planets, it seems people all over the world can relate to Spider-Man. Peter Parker was an average kid, a bit nerdy, and he was the most unlikely to become a hero. Spider-Man may have got his power from a radioactive spider, but with God on our side, we have power that can change the world. Acts 1 verse 8 says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you'll be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth." We receive power from God through the Holy Spirit that is more powerful than anything in the whole universe. It's power right from the one who created us. Wow, that's better than any comic book hero's power. You might be quiet, maybe shy, and you might be an unlikely hero. But with God on your side, you can live a life that is so much more than you could ever imagine. Joshua was a man that lived with courage. In Joshua 1 verse 9 it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." He led God's people into the land He had promised to them. He marched around the walls of Jericho, blew trumpets, and the walls crashed down. He prayed, and God made the sun stand still. He lived a life marked with courage. He always remembered that he had God on his side. Thirdly, have courage. There were 12 spies that Moses sent to explore the land God had promised to his people. How many of them came back with a good report? Only 2, Joshua and Caleb. Heroes don't give up at the first sign of a challenge. Joshua and Caleb said, "We can certainly do it." They had courage. Courage is the ability to do something that frightens you, to have bravery or strength in the face of trouble. When we look at the word courage, it starts with cor. In Latin, the language that many of our English words come from, cor means heart. God said in Numbers 14 verse 24 that Caleb, who was with Joshua, had a different spirit. He follows me with his whole heart, so I will bring him into the land he went to, and his children after him will receive land there. Courage, it isn't a costume with a cape and a mask. Courage comes from the heart. Courage comes from a heart that follows God. Psalm 31 verse 24 says, "Be strong and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for and hope for and expect the Lord." Heroes have courage.